Carrie Codrington and his family, the Codrington Pan family, are all proficient in the steel pan. They are unique contributors to the legacy of this musical art form.
Okay, how I started playing, my neighbors Joseph and Addison Cumming, who live next door at 12 Rosalina Street, they have pans in their yard and they taught me under the dung tree. That was in the late 1960s, early 70s. We joined STEELPAN. I think it was 71 when phase 2 started. STEELPAN came back from Costa Rica. There was a split, and the management asked some of the youths in the area, myself, Joseph, and two others, to join the stateside. So I started there. STEELPAN was my first band after being taught by the Cummins. However, I had the experience of seeing the Samaru Jets performed, and it was always my intention to have a family band like that. My brothers, I have two brothers and a sister playing pan, so I was thinking that we would be the family band, but it never materialized until I met my wife and we started teaching our kids. Yeah, from there, we got most of our exposure and training on the streets of Port of Spain. We started the band on Frederick Street, and we grew from there. Well, the experience with the family band was, well, after having played for so many different steel orchestras, seeing the struggles that steel bands go through, and we started the family band. We was trying to be self-sufficient. So we were single pan. We got the front line from Roland Harrigan and the background from Doyle, and we were moving up to conventional. So we wanted to start doing our own pans. And my sons, the eldest Kareem and the number 3 son Kaija, Kareem did the tuning course, well, at least the pan building course, and they went to work with Doyle to prepare the background pans for us. They also did a course in MIC, and from there they were working with Sheldon Best as pan builders, and then Roland Harrigan was they did apprentice with him. So they learned a lot from Roland. We had some interaction with Butch Kelman, and now we are basically almost there. It was difficult because we had the problem with finance, um, uh, marketing, and organizing a family in a steel band settings. There is some challenges. I mean, once more than one person in a group, you're going to have different personality clashes and so on. But we always kept the purpose and the goal ahead. We continue working together. We support each other all the way. In spite, my wife was very instrumental in that. Well, actually, we learn everything on the road, on the job. Then we were learning on the job as we go along. So she learned to play drums in the band because we needed a drummer. My daughter and my son Kari, they both started arranging, picking up from me. They learned after me, and they became arrangers, co-arrangers in the band along with myself. After a while, Kari became the manager, Kari Jr., and my son Kareem, the eldest son, he was the captain of the band. Kaija, he took up the blunt of the tuning. And the youngest boy, Kamal, he was like the fix-it Felix in the band. He does the welding, he does everything. Keisha was sort of like a gift, right? She took to the pan from as a toddler. Actually, the children, we had pans at home all the time, so they grew up knowing about pan, and my wife and I, we would take them to the pan yard with us. So they would be sleeping in a lot of pan yards because, you know, the hours when practice over, we have to find them sleeping somewhere in some corner on some chairs or on the rhythm rack or something. But they grew up like that in the pan yard environment. And well, at home as toddlers, we'd put them to sleep in the pan, put two pillows in a tent and rock them and knock the sides so they'd be hearing the songs, and that would comfort them until they fall asleep. But Keisha now, she was the one who was really miserable. She was like a pan zombie, would not allow me to practice. Every time I practice, and she there like disturbing me. So to get her out of the way, I thought I should teach her to play something, so she would have her own space, and I would get my opportunity to practice. So it started like that, not intentionally like I'm going to teach her to play for her to become great, but she took it. She encouraged me because she was learning so quickly. I started teaching the others, and they were all learning quickly. So that is when I decided this is the family band going to form here. From the CODRINGTON PAN family, prosperous 2021 World Steel Band Day. Looking forward for more development and unity.